Please.
Thank you. So as you all know, 2 years ago, European Union started our major approach to the novel integrated strategies for raw mycotoxin reduction in contamination. And under this project, sociological research was started, which was devoted to the reasons of mycotoxin contamination of raw materials on different production stages and possible ways of its prevention. Delphi method was chosen as the general and the main one for holding on this research. Delphi method is a multi-stage method where preliminary experts submit their personal opinion on the examined problem, and then further opinion correction is done after each expert becomes familiar with opinions of all others. So after our working group received the results of the first round, we decided not to hold on the second round of research. But we decided that after a full and detailed analysis of all received data, several focus groups will be held for further discussion of discovered existing tendencies and perspectives of prevention of further mycotoxin contamination. As you all know, different mycotoxins and their derivatives affect different kinds of crops, so grain crops, grain legumes, fruits and vegetables, maize, nuts, and also several other plants. So contamination could happen on different stages of technological chain. So it would start from contamination in the field while growing and seasoning, and to contamination while storage of raw material and product manufacturing. According to some assessments, annual world losses of agricultural products because of mycotoxin contamination are more than $15 billion, and more than 1 billion of different products are in danger of contamination each year. So within current research, more than 100 experts from different countries of Europe, Asia, Latin and South America, and Africa worked to interview lawyers. During analysis of received data, the preliminary analysis, the most interesting one is we thought that comparative analysis of expert opinion from different countries, depending of different chosen clusters. Now our working group is on the work, and so we've chosen different opinions according to climate conditions, economical state of different countries we've interviewed, investigated objects, and so on. While holding this research, a wide range of questions is investigated, and our questionnaire is quite long. It has about 50 questions. And in our questionnaire, we investigate the plant resistance to fungal diseases and plant protection, agrotechnology, post-harvest processing and storage of plant-growing products, food industry, methods and organization of mycotoxin control, and some other problems. Now we have some preliminary results of analysis of opinion of Russian experts. The first question I'd like to see is basic sources of food and further mycotoxin contamination. Russian experts so the main of our Russian experts are experts in grain crops, as you see, but also experts who is specializing in maize, oilseeds, grain legumes, and cereal plants, also fruit and vegetables, oil-bearing plants, and nuts were interviewed by us. General sources of raw material and food products contaminated by mycotoxins, and our investigation showed us that the main source of raw material, according to the opinion of our experts, is, as you see, local grown or imported product depending on a year. The second source is local agricultural production. On the question, how has level of contamination of raw materials, final food products, and order changed in the region for the last 10 years? Most of our interviewed experts showed that changes are insignificant, and also that if there are any changes, they change in different ways. It's a pity, but unfortunately, nobody of our experts told us that the situation with mycotoxins considerably improved. But also, it's good news that it became considerably worse, so it's not as much as. So the next question we will investigate. So if mycotoxins related situation has changed in your region for the last 10 years, what are the main reasons for improvement or worsening of the situation? So the main reasons of improvement were shown as changes in specific and variational composition of cultivated plants and the changes in agrotechnical practice. And if we are talking about worsening of the situation, changes in organizational chain. So it's the questions of harvest, acceptance, storage, and first processing of agricultural products. And also, as we can imagine, so it's changes in climatic and other natural factors. So the question, what levels do you consider requiring changes to prevent incidents in the future? Our Russian experts showed that agrotechnical practice, procedures and technology of storage of agricultural products, and certain mycotoxin control measures and supervisory processes. So for the opinion of our experts, these levels should consider great change. So the next question is, what measures of production of plant fungal effects within approaches known nowadays could result in significant improvement of situation relating to the product mycotoxin contamination? So most of our experts showed the most significant measure the increase of agricultural plant resistance to fungal effects owing to proper choice of breeds or selection of new breeds. And as additional, the following measures were also shown. The increase of agricultural plant resistance to fungal effect as a result of the use of the plant immunostimulants, and decrease of fungal affected agricultural plants owing to the use of biological protective agents. For the question, the correction of what measures, procedures, and factors within approaches known today could promote real improvement of situation related to mycotoxin contamination of plant-growing products. So most of our Russian experts showed as the most significant measure the choice of crop rotation systems, taking into account predecessors' influence. As less significant measures, but still the following ones were mentioned: removal of harassed remains from fields, sowing turns, and harvesting. What factors within approaches known today should be changed to prevent accumulation and to reduce mycotoxin content during post-harvest processing and storage of plant-growing products? Most experts showed as the most significant measure the following factors: product control procedures during storage, level of technical equipment of depositories, and procedures of product acceptance and sorting before storage. What measures, procedures, and factors could promote real reduction of losses because of mycotoxin contaminated water raw material in the field of feed production, animal breeding, fishery, and aquaculture? So, most our experts showed as the most significant measure the following factors: equipping of areas for short feed storage, crop separation, and further additives to reduce mycotoxin bioreserve. So, also, while expecting this question, we have a very interesting expert opinion that physical and chemical decontamination and detoxification methods would promote real reduction, but only to some cases and under additional conditions. So our working group thought that this answer will be one of the most significant ones, but still the results show that it's not the most significant answer. So to the question, what measures, procedures, and factors could promote real reduction of mycotoxins contamination of industry products? Our experts showed the following factors: control of incoming raw materials for mycotoxin content, and separation from incoming raw materials the most mycotoxin contaminated components using separating or fractionating method. So, to the question, what measures could promote increase of efficiency and reliability of mycotoxin content control in raw materials and final products? Our analysis showed that for this question, experts don't have their full opinion on this question. But basing on received answers, we could find the following measures. So it's optimization of control periodicity, harmonization of analytical methods, improvement or addition of the list of obligatory control mycotoxins, or obligatory requirement of confirmatory analysis in case of detected contamination. So the next question was what research areas should be developed to decrease damage related to mycotoxin contamination of raw materials, food and feed. So the main research area was shown as a study of factors that influence fungi for mycotoxin production. Also, you could see several more areas which our experts showed as significant and needed ones. So, what measures listed below do you consider of high priority in the activity aimed at reduction of mycotoxin-related risks? Our experts showed us that changes in agrotechnical practice and changes in technology of agricultural product storage are the most of high priority. But also, they've mentioned changes in specific agricultural composition of cultivated plants, changes in further production technologies, and changes in specialist information and education. So the work on the survey is going on, and I think that in several months we could make the cross-analysis between European experts and Russian experts. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you. Any questions?